We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, one guy to watch is Cole Calhoun. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, David Peralta. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Moncada in foul ground, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of a 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. And now for the Reds, Jesse Winker, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Hard hit ball towards the hole. He's got it. And that's the 2nd out. Digging in will be Joey Votto. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Marte able to track it down for the 3rd out. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. At the plate now is Christian Walker. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not great. He's 1 for 8. And that one yanked just foul. Popped up. Holder has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Eduardo Escobar standing in. First offering.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Cole Calhoun is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. The Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's Yoan Moncada. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's 0 for 4.
The third baseman.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta's under it. 1 away.
Batting 6. No left field.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage.
Counts 1-0.
That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they've won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Takes just... And now here is Asdrubal Cabrera. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not great. He's 1 for 8. A called strike to the 35-year-old. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
The 0-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting.
Up next for Arizona, Tim LeCastro flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning. So stepping in is Max Schrock, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting in. The catcher.
Next to hit, Davy Grion. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Line drive to left. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Batting none. The center fielder. Kyle.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He went deep in the contest last night. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
At the plate now, Kyle Holder. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped up, and no one will get this one. Still only 1 out in the inning. And another foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Reds have elected to challenge.
So next to hit is Jesse Winker, grounded out in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We're through 3 here in the Queen City. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. 0-1 the count. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. David Peralta goes quietly, leading off the 4th. At the plate, Ketel Marte. And that misses, ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High pop up. And there's out number 2. Next to hit is Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. High and deep down the left field line.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. Ready with another 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 2-1. Stepping in, Joey Votto set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Swing and a line drive. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0-1. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. One there, on to first, and they get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. Grounded to short. Ahmed has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney. So here is Eduardo Escobar. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
As Drupal Cabrera will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 2-1. Here's the first offering.
The right fielder.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in next, Max Schrock. He flew out in his last debut. First offering on its way. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So next to bat will be Davy Grion. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Drilled on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into that pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And that fields it cleanly. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. One left for Cincinnati. They still lead it 2-1. So now to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Tim LeCastro. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Now into the box, Nick Ahmed. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
I'm not here to make excuses, buddy. It is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
David Peralta is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Our score remains 2-1. batting order turns over now, and set to go Kyle Holder. He's rolled into ground outs a couple of times already here in the ballgame. There's a swing and a ground ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Played now is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. He bounced out last time up. A bouncer to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Votto is off at first with 2 away. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Peralta going back to the track. Gone! A 2-run job by Yoan Moncada. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Reds have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there, but it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park, to the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Your attention, please.
5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away at strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Walker has got it, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 Reds. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Ketel Marte, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-1 home. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Castellanos is there, 1 away.
The batter.
Now it'll be Christian Walker. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. He's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning now. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
The right fielder, Nick.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Peralta has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Next up is Max Schrock. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Ready now is Davy Grion, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Count 1-0.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered, but they lead it 4-1. Stepping up is Cole Calhoun. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looking really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but
here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. 2 balls and no strikes.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1 now. Now the pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Gurriel comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stephen Vogt is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it 4-1. Striding in is Kyle Farmer. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The center fielder.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Kyle Holder. As he grounds one briskly to short. And there are 2 away now. Now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jesse Winker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And they'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 9th inning coming up. All set to start the 9th in this one. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Tim LeCastro. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that. Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nick Ahmed is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Standing in now, David Peralta, fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Cincinnati led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Luis Castillo wins his 3rd of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Amir Garrett works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
For the victorious Cincinnati Reds.